Hey, hello, and welcome back to the Midnight Moose channel. We got another first impressions for you today. Today we're taking a look at Soulstone Survivors. It's a bullet hell action roguelike, and it's a survivors game, and I think there's been a bit of them recently. So I'm happy to check this one out and give it a look-see. I like this little art this guy's got. There's characters. You could be the Arcane Weaver. We could be the Sentinel, minus health, minus body mass, but more dashes. Okay, interesting. Let's start with the basic Spellbreaker, and I guess you can unlock weapons. That's pretty interesting. So you get more health and damage resist, a little less attack speed. Hopefully that won't be too bad for us. What's a blacksmith do? Oh, that upgrades your weapons. That makes sense. Runes, available in full version. There's a demo on Steam, by the way. So there you go. And I guess we need to collect soul stones to level up this talent tree, skill tree, or whatever. Alright, let's check it out and see what's going on. Scorching Valley. Available materials copper and ruby. Sounds pretty good to me. Eliminate the Lords of the Void. Okay, so we're swinging. We don't have to click to do that. It's just an auto swing. I guess we can move to not, be in their way. And if it's like some of the other Survivors games out there. If you haven't seen them, there's hordes of waves, and you just have auto attacks generally, or things that deal damage without you having to click or press a button, besides moving around. So that's what we're doing here. I guess we have a little toolbar down here. Level 1 swipe is what we're doing at the moment. Oh, we're aiming with the reticule, but not, clicking, just aiming in a direction. So that's good. So you can fire behind you or in front of you or wherever you want. And so that's where we started, right? So that's nothing else special as far as I'm aware. Let's see if we can pick up some of this experience. Our experience bar on the bottom's just over halfway full, so once we get that full, we'll be able to probably pick another item or buff the one we have, is my guess. Alright, Q to level. Attack speed. Increase the attack speed of the slash skill by 25%, and increase the skill level by 1. Magnetic common power. Increases the range in which you collect items such as experience, and increases experience gained by 10%. That sounds useful. And expansive, increase the area effect of all your skills by 5%. That sounds pretty decent. But 25% on the attack speed sounds really good, and it's rare, and the other two are common, right? So I gotta take that one, in all honesty. Let's clear out this little area, get some more experience real quick. I'd like to get that magnet if it comes up again and nothing else is better, just because, there's all this experience sitting on the ground. Alright, let's see here. No magnet. Festering Strike active skill. Okay, so there are active skills. Causes 150 damage and applies poison to all enemies around you. Deals damage, 8.4 second cooldown. Summons a large glacier over a random enemy, dealing 600 damage and pushing enemies back, inflicting stun and chill. 6.3 cooldown. Void. Creates a void at a random position that pulls enemies in a large area towards its position for 6 seconds, applying doom. Not effective against very heavy enemies. Okay, I'm going to go with the glacier, I like a world that ends in ice. Hopefully. Okay. And it said active, or maybe this one said passive, because it just shoots every 6 seconds or whatever it is. Okay, what was that? That's not good. I think I need to run away from that purple stuff. Oh, here's a boss, or something like that. So that's something to watch out for. Alright. Leading them away, though, that's good, because now we can get a whole other level, probably. Yeah. Okay, Behemoth, increased maximum health by 15, and we're at 130. Okay, Uncommon Power, reduces all damage taken by 10%, sounds good. Increases damage done by 5, also sounds pretty good. Let's go with the uncommon one, and let's slowly wear this boss down. I think that's a pretty good strategy. Hopefully the ice thing hits it at some point, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, not just yet, but you did explode a lot of those guys. Epic Power, increase the damage of all your ranged abilities by 20%. We don't have any of those unless this is ranged. Skill type, ice ranged area. Okay, it is. It is, in fact. Interesting. By 20%, so 600 goes to 720. That's a lot. Increase the level of all affected skills by 1. That's good. Skills, oh, it tells you. That's even nicer. It actually tells you. Let's go with that. And that powers up, so, or it increases to level 2 anyway. I don't know what other effect that has besides the 20%. I think all the other numbers kind of stayed the same, besides the 600 went to 720. I don't know. Either way, we're dancing around this boss. We are getting Could get a meteor shower. It's ranged, so that'd be cool. I'm just gonna pick it, you know? Oh my gosh. Ice and Fire. A Song of Ice and Fire. Everybody likes that TV show, right? Uncommon. Chance to completely block attacks by 10%. That sounds pretty good. 100% chance to deal a critical strike on enemies with full health. That also sounds pretty good. Increased damage done by 15 but reduces your movement. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's go with the guaranteed crit on full health enemies. We got some mages doing some weird stuff. Let's take them out. Are they just casting spells? Yeah, they don't look very friendly to their own kind. They're not healing them or anything. But we still want to take them out just because, you know, who doesn't want to do that? I know I do. Okay. Go through here. Fire Shield creates 4 fiery orbs that rotate around you, causing 40 damage and applying burn on impact with an enemy or the environment. 4 extra orbs are added for every time this power-up is selected, and they respawn every 10 seconds. Increase your attack power by 20%. And completely block. I guess 20% attack power is pretty good for being a nice purple, rare power, right? Okay. So it takes 5 or 6 hits to kill the mages, it seems. That's pretty decent, I suppose. That's even with the first one being a crit, right? Because that's our power. Here comes another boss. I guess the first hit being a crit, not huge for the boss. Because then he's got, you know, another 200 hits in him. What's this thing? Oh, it's probably like a resource node of some sort. Okay, yeah. Was that the copper from the original screen? I don't remember. Shift is also what? Oh, shift's a dash. That's interesting. Let's get one of these. Active skill. Which just fire on their cooldown, it seems. So that's good. These are both very long cooldowns, but that means they're pretty powerful. Empower you and all your allies, reducing all damage taken by 90% for 6 seconds. So 20 seconds of normal damage, 6 seconds of 90% minus damage. That's pretty decent. Empower you, increasing movement speed and attack speed. It's pretty decent too. Or smite enemies at a random location after 3 seconds with Holy Light, dealing 700 damage to enemies and healing 5 health. That's pretty good. Plus it's ranged, so it would get buffed by the whatever we picked earlier. This thing, right? Let's go with that. Plus we get healed, allegedly, so that's pretty helpful. Eliminate Alexei the Plague Bearer. I'd love to. Where's he at? I see a big... Oh, okay, there he is. That's a big health bar on that guy. Increases movement speed by 20%. That does sound useful. Increases damage done by 30. Yeah, I'd rather take the movement speed rather than lose movement speed, even for a nice damage buff. So we want to stay out of the poison. That's probably Alexei doing that fun stuff. This boss is almost dead too, so we want to watch out for that. Oh my gosh. Quite the red circle there. I guess if that happens again, we should dash out of the area. Eliminate monsters to summon a lord. Am I not? Eliminating monsters? Okay, rare power. Oh, it's the magnet. What's this one? Increase the damage while your fire type skills by 20%. We do have a fire type skill, but I think I want the magnet. Just because I'm cool like that. Alright, what's the cooldown on the dash? Not too long, actually. Oh gosh. I think we met an explosive enemy. What's this? A ranged lightning bolt. I mean, we got fire, ice, and holy. Might as well add lightning. Or a ranged shadow bolt. Doom. We could summon skeletons. Shadow or lightning. Let's see. Confusion. Increases chance to receive critical strikes by 15% for 8 seconds. Or Doom. Deals damage over time. Let's pick the shadow bolt. I think we passed on a Doom earlier, so let's give it a chance. Especially for a boss. That sounds good. Okay, I saw the guy that time that had the TNT strapped to his self. There's another one. Okay. I'm just going to move away from basically everybody. Oh, took some damage there. That was a big accident. Oh, took some more damage. Hopefully that holy thing kills somebody and heals us soon. That'd be pretty nice. Let's gather some resources while we're here. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go back and get some EXP. Lethality increases critical strike chance of all attacks by 5%. Pretty good. All your attacks have 13% chance of applying Doom. Increases attack speed by 15%. I think 15. Does that go with everybody's too, or just my swing? I don't know. Either way, it seems worthwhile. And we were opening this rock earlier, for sure. Let's do that. And also, damage done by 5%. Another magnet. Another magnet. I think that's pretty good. almost barely made it out of there. Let's kill this guy. I think that'd be a good strategy. Okay, he's dead. We summon some sort of soulstone. Almost like that's in the name of the game. Alright, might. Active. We only have one more active slot, so we gotta be careful here. Weakens all nearby enemies, reducing their armor by 30% for 6 seconds. So that's a 66% uptime. That's pretty good. Hit enemies in a long line in front of you, dealing damage and applying bleed. Empower you and all your nearby allies. Increase all damage done by 30% about half the time. That sounds good. Oh, maybe we got 2 levels. That's pretty good. And increases attack speed here. Sure. Uh-oh. Alright, we got 79 health. We're looking for... trying to live through this. Walking into the TNT, not a good strategy for that, allegedly. Alright, all your attacks have 13... We have that, right? Are we leveling that up? Oh, no, we don't have that. Well, now we do. Nope, that was the TNT guy. Okay. There's another TNT person. Skeleton. No problem. Okay, lots of experience down here. Let's pick some of this up. Poison Bolt. That's an active skill. Replace choice. Okay, so you gotta replace something. I don't want to replace anything. I like what we got. So Meteor can upgrade by a certain level, right? What's it say right now? The burn deals more damage, and the cooldown's even better. I like that. Oh. Meteor? I thought we were upgrading it. Meteor and Meteor Shower. I understand. Can't re-roll, or can we? No, we can't banish. That stinks, you can't just pass on it. Escape doesn't do much. Well, I'll take a ranged one, and I guess replace this. Can I do that? Oh, up here. Okay, cool. Well, we traded a buff for another ranged thing that does get buffed from our first passive initially, so that's good. Not a huge fan that you can't skip on 3 stinkers if you don't want one, you know? So, maybe that's just me. Alright, we got 3 levels. That's unexpected. Increases damage done. Reduces movement, magnetic. I think an increased damage is good. Attack speed, or 20% chance to chill. Sounds pretty good. And these are all active. So, whenever they give you an active, they just give you active. It's pretty crazy to me. There was a Chaos Bomb at a random enemy, causing a random amount of damage between 1 and 1,260. Sure, we'll just keep replacing the last thing. I think that's fun. Alright, where's that Chaos Bomb at, though? I think that'd be pretty helpful. Let's zoom past these weirdos. Alright, we got some good EXP collected. Damage increase, sounds good. Okay, another level already. Pretty crazy if you ask me. Magnetic uncommon power, even better. Okay. Let's pick up some of this copper. Copper, an industrial resource in an industrial world. That's pretty helpful. Who's this person? Who knows? Nice active skill. Uppercut, not a range. For now, we gotta keep the ranges going, in my opinion. Range, all get buffed. It's pretty good stuff. Let me just dash into this TNT unit real quick. Reduces all damage taken by 5%. I don't know, we're getting hit for like 3. So how do you reduce 3 by 5%? You know what I mean? Okay. Go through this guy. That was pretty simple. Some spider enemies have started joining the fray, attacking us. And I'm okay with that. I can handle adversity. I do it every day. Just kidding. Alright, let's go through these. We got some more levels to power up. Increases the damage while your skills of instant type by 20%. I don't think we have any instant... What? No, because these are all on cooldowns, right? Am I crazy? I don't know. 10% chance. Summon skeletons. Poison bolt the void. I guess we're always going back to the void. Let's see how that does. That could work if it pulls the TNT skeletons away from us. That'd be pretty handy. Alright, let's see if we get any more good old resources here. Just a couple. Not too bad. Alright. Movement speed, damage done. A little bit more movement speed in these trying times. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay. This guy... Why is he glowing? That was weird. Common power, your attacks. Okay, we had that, right? So we'll just level it up. I think. Not 100% sure. Alright, let's go through these guys, no problem there. As you can see, I've stuck around the normal, or our spawn area, so there's that. Let's see here, there's nothing ranged, so let's summon some skeletons, that could be fun. And, you know, is there a map or anything? No. Okay, there's no map yet. I don't know if they plan to add it. Again, this is a demo on Steam. And there's Alexa the Plague Bearer. We'll take him out if we can. And also, you can try it for yourself on Steam, so do that. If you're enjoying this, you know, to look at it. That's why we do the first impressions, so you get a look at what goes on at the start of a game, to see if you even want to even try it, right? That's what we're doing here. That seems pretty fun, I think. Fire, shield. How about reduces damage taken by 10%? I know you can't take 5% off 3, but what about 10% off 3? Using whole integers, of course. I think it's extremely possible. What is this cursed and poison rock? I don't know. Okay, there seems to be some sort of spitting cobras that don't enjoy our company. That's okay. Active skill. Thunder Strike sounds pretty cool. Might keep that one around when we have to replace an active skill. Might just change something else. Sorry, everybody. Uh-oh. Okay. We dashed out of his attack, I think, into another one. That's pretty cool. Another damage increase for ranged abilities. It's pretty useful, considering all of our abilities are ranged, except, you know, our starter sword. Can we trade that out? Maybe we'll try that next time just to see. Alexei has a lot of health this time around. Luckily, we've been getting a little bit of heals from our holy light, I assume. So we're back up to 91 health. I don't know if you can ever die. I think, you know, we got the perfect build. It's impossible to lose. Okay, I just lost like 30 HP in 2 seconds, so never mind. We might get overwhelmed one day soon, but not today. Increases damage by melee? Nobody likes melee, that's for sure. Okay, take that, Alexei. I think he hit us again. That's not good. Okay. So right now I'm going to rate the critting on a full health enemy. Fine, but not too helpful, considering everything needs, you know, 10 or 9 hits to die. And everything else we got, I think, is the best thing you can ever pick up in this game. Then again, I've only played it for, I don't know, 20 minutes. So maybe that's not the case. But we'll see. Alright, we're dashing through the snow. Active skill. Shield Wall, Frozen Warhammer, Bloodlust. None of these are ranged attacks. Conjures a Frozen Warhammer to slam targets in front of you, dealing chill damage. Can we take that over this? Okay. The answer was yes. Allegedly. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So we only have to direct that every 6 seconds instead of our quick sword strike that we had. I thought we had some stuff that made it faster. Maybe it doesn't apply to the chill hammer. Maybe I ruined my whole run. I'm not sure. Pending Doom. It's pretty nice. 50% chance of playing Confusion. Not sure about that. Let's just increase all of our damage by 5%. I see we're dealing thousands and hundreds of damage. So I know when that goes up by 5%. Sometimes. Alright, I saw we got a... Oh yeah, we got another nice heal from the Holy Light. With that in tow, I don't think it's ever possible to lose or die. And I'll never accept it if we do that. Lose or die. And there you go. What is this stuff up here? 12 of this and 20 of that. I'm not sure what those... right under Alexei's health bar. I'm not sure... Oh, now it's just 12 of that. And now it's nothing. Okay. Don't question the numbers or else they'll disappear. Attack speed of Smite. Sounds pretty good. Oh, time alive is in the top right. Took me a while to see it, but it's true. Only 11 minutes. I feel like it's been, you know, we've been doing this thing pretty well for 4 hours, but if you say so. Eliminate Lords of the Void 1 out of 5. Eliminate Alexei 0 out of 1. I guess the first one didn't count. And eliminate 1,500 monsters, and we're 1,361 of the way there. Okay, so we got some goals. That's pretty good. Hashtag goals. Do people still do that? No? It's not 2012 anymore? Okay, if you say so. Oh, here's a Soulstone. It's pretty helpful. Active skill. This is a ranged fire move. I like that. What did we replace, though? Thunder Strike. Oh, no, wait. We said we didn't want to do that. I got confused because they changed positions when we got our Warhammer. Whoops. That's alright. If it's ranged and it's elemental, it's doing something good for us, as far as I can tell. That's the good news. Just pick up some more EXP, no problem there. Take one of these. Wow, that's a lot of good old copper. And all my attacks hit that rock for no apparent reason, so I'll take that. A lot of ogres are joining the fray, sadly. Ogres, very powerful. Scary units, I'll say it first, you know? There we go. We hit him with an ice hammer. It barely did any damage. I should trade that thing out next time. Shadow Bolt. Yes. Thanks for buffing that. Okay. Well. In the demo, this must be the only boss. We've killed him twice, and he's back for more. That's no problem. We also need to kill 3 more Lords of the Void, and I would tell you what that meant if I had any clue. It's probably the, you know, the bosses that we saw initially that weren't the huge boss bar guys, right? So I think that's pretty cool. Let's go through this rock. Or not. Where's my hammer? Okay, there it goes. I did one-shot it, so that's sad. Who's over here? Bunch of good old poison. Interesting. And we're at 1,600 kills. There's some sort of wild dog boars we've got to be on the lookout for. And teleporting mages. That's pretty scary stuff, I'll admit it. Common power. How about attack speed increased by 10%? I'll assume that, you know, lowers every cooldown by 10%. So that's pretty good. Well, for attacks anyway. Alright. Still sitting around the main camp. I like it here. We pick up EXP almost every day. It's useful stuff. This guy's casting something at me. I do want to crush him with a hammer. We might have done it. I'm not sure. Here's this boss. Very healthy individual. That's the truth. Okay, I dashed into a tree. It was embarrassing, to say the least. Okay, we're not taking too much damage. I don't know if we've taken so many great perks that we don't even notice. Oh, never mind. Just got hit for like 35. Oh, and then... Okay. So you can really lose all your health rather quickly. And that's alright. So we got 8826 soul stones, 1 red super soul stone, and 1 blue super soul stone from the other Alexis. So I think that's pretty cool. Almost 13.5 minutes. Okay. Damage per kill. Slash wasn't doing too much. Meteor was doing even less. Frostbolt. Okay. Interesting. And our highest damager was Meteor Shower. Glad I took that. We got 109, I think, copper. Let's go to the menu. Can we bring that to the blacksmith? Okay, you need 200... Oh, it is copper. You need 200 copper for a Blood God's Legacy. Right? Everybody's favorite starting weapon. Well, I guess first upgrade. You need a topaz and you need a... What's that? Iron to go with your copper. So let's just say we selected this guy again. For argument's sake. Okay. There you go. 56.7%. No idea what that means. Oh, I guess maybe if you get 100%, you get the gem. Gold and topaz. There's the topaz we need. Iron and emerald. Okay. Interesting. Let's play as the wizard, right? We like the... Oh, we need to unlock it with 4,000 crystals, and we have that. So that's no problem. Let's play as the wizard. And what do you do? Blood God's Legacy. Same thing. I guess it's a cross upgrade for everybody? Not sure. Let's play a level as this guy. Let's play a different level. We can go to the caves of Dalzog. Dalzog? That sounds pretty fun. And I won't leave this small little area. What is this? Arcane Missiles. While the attack is channeled, you automatically fire an arcane missile that seeks a random nearby target, dealing 55 damage in a small area. Okay. We're definitely going to need an upgrade, considering it's not one-shotting even these starter guys. So this is going to be tough, to say the least. But we already made it 26 seconds, so hey, that's something to be proud of, I think. Dashing through them to get the EXP orbs. Pretty good strategy so far. And I'm having fun. You know, I think that's the most important part of a game. Is it fun? And so far, yeah, it is. Alright, what was that? Oh, that's our level. Okay, we need I mean, I guess damage done increase is good, but I wanted another attack. That's fine. It seems the active skills are maybe every 3 levels or something, if it's like the Spellbreaker dude. Also, we picked the melee unit and then immediately went all spells. What can I tell you? We got that one upgrade for the range 20% damage, and I was like, yeah, I'm all in. If this guy got that, he'd be even more powerful, potentially. Okay, Arcane Explosion, Flame Wave. Summon a large Arcane Explosion at your position, dealing much damage and applying stun. Unable to perform an action for 1 second. Sounds good. Instant. I like that. Because that's our issue right now is damage rate around us. And look at that. That does a lot of damage. Some AoE damage that I can appreciate, that's for sure. Legendary power. Ranged 20%. I mean, you know we got to do it. Is this ranged? No, but Arcane Missiles is. Okay, and that still does very respectable damage. So I think we got a good build going. It might look a little similar to our last build in the future. And I'm okay with that. Because now we know the ins and outs of everything. Increases max health by 30. I might need that. We only have 80, right? So let's get at least above 100. What's this guy doing? Something crazy, no doubt. Could just circle him and wait for an explosion to help take his health down. I think that'd be... Okay, did like 2% of his health. That's not great news. But he's casting a lot of spells at us, so we want to get him out of here sooner or later. Preferably much sooner than later. Okay, active skill Meteor Shower. It did the most damage last time, and it gets buffed, right? Let's do it. Okay, we're dealing some good damage here. Going through these goblins and hobgoblins, no huge issue. Gathering experience. I see some golden rocks over here we can check out in the future. Movement speed, I think that would be a little helpful right now. I'll admit it. Here we go, and this guy's about to fall to his doom. There he goes. Okay, lots of experience there. Increases the damage meteor shower by 30%. That seems pretty good. Alright, don't trade away meteor shower. That's what I'm learning. Okay, Arcane Explosion. Can you one-shot that? Yeah, we get some gold or whatever that resource was. I already forget, no offense. Okay. Active skill. Shield wall, fire wall, or lightning bolt. I think firewall sounds pretty good. Okay. There's that firewall. So if firewall forms, we could just walk into it. Or walk through it. We're fine. If anybody chases us through it, they got a problem on their hands. Well, they're going to lose some health anyway. Probably. 100% chance to deal. Not 100% sure on that. Attack speed by 5%. I would have liked a bigger number, but we can stack maybe some of those talents and get 20-25% in the future. I think that'd be pretty okay. Alright. This guy, a bit of a healthy menace. Luckily, he's just perished. Firewall helped, I'm sure. Alexei the Plague Bearer, believe it or not, is here to hurt us. Slowers are... I don't know about that. I'll do it, though. The next movement increase we see, we gotta do it. But to get a 30% damage buff, that's pretty good, I think. Alright, let's try and dance around this guy and get him with an explosion. Or he'll keep doing his weird explosion. And we won't get the chance, I don't know. Okay, we put him in a firewall. That's got to be good news. Another active skill. Lightning Bolt, Thunder Strike. Sounds pretty good right now. Okay, he's burning in the firewall. I'm a big fan of that happening to our enemies exclusively. Okay. I hear some sort of enemy sound. Not a huge fan of that. We got a Soulstone. That's the good news. Meteor Shower, attack speed. I mean, it's epic. You gotta take it over uncommon, right? Plus, we'll get another level in the future, I'm sure, for movement speed. Or we could die before then, I'm not sure. Here's a bunch of experience. I do feel a bit slow, though, I'll admit. Okay. No. Wall fire type. Yeah, we have great fire type moves. And we walk into TNT barrels for fun. So, yeah. Okay. We need some sort of healing method soon. Maybe a movement speed up as well. because again, we're rather slow. It's extremely sad to be in this position. That's a mage for you, right? It's a glass cannon, quite often. It's no problem. Alright. Active skill. Let's chill some people out. We might replace that in the future. Maybe we get all fire skills, assuming there's 2 or 3 more. I don't know. Fire wall, good place to hide at times. Close to another level. Go through this area. Okay. Block chance, critical, electric. I think if we need to live, and we do, we might need to block some attacks. We did get healed. I don't know how exactly, but that's good. Chill all of your attacks. Sure. So now we could chill somebody with a meteor. It's the first time it'll happen in recorded human history, and I'm okay with that. Alright, active skill. Flame wave. You know we gotta take it. And, I mean, Arcane Explosion's doing pretty well for us, I think. But let's replace it, because that'll be fun, too. I didn't actually read what Flame Wave does, but I'm sure it generates a wave of... Oh, cause an explosion. So it's just Arcane Explosion, but with fire. And we have the passive that makes our fire deal 20% more damage, so it's just better. It's just better. There you go. Increases the damage by 30%. Reduces your movement speed. We can't take that. Increases your health. I'm thinking about it. I don't know how many times I'm going to say we need movement speed and then I won't take it when it's on the board. All your attacks have a chance to burn. Let's do the magnetism. There's a pretty good rank as well. So that might make it easier to get some movement speed. Not here though. Weakens all nearby enemies. Arcane Explosion. Poison Bolt. You just replace, let's see, lightning for now. Okay. Go back through here. There's some sort of craters from the stuff there. That's pretty good. Area of effect skills. I like that. Makes all of our circles bigger, I assume, and I hope anyway. So that seems pretty useful for defeating more enemies quicker. Movement speed. I didn't even read anything else. I was just like, you know what? And guess what? I don't feel any quicker. So 7% might as well be 0. Just kidding. Take that. Alright. Let's go through some of these EXP areas. Active skill. Thrust. Glacier. Let's replace the other ice one with that. And we got another level already. That's incredible. Reduce all damage taken by 1. That's pretty good. That'll keep us alive. So we can kill more Alexis. We're at 6.5 minutes. Not sure when another one comes in. Maybe at 7. I don't know. Okay. Getting some experience here, believe it or not. Pretty good strategy. Another level. Oh, that lowers your movement speed. I can't have that. Let's have a burn effect added to things that are already burning the enemy, I assume. So we'll see how that pans out. What are those, little skeleton people? Or just people? I don't know. Oh, there's Alexi. Oh yeah, it's 7 minutes. There you go. Alright. If we get near that guy, we could explode him. Or we can do whatever else. Actually, replace the flame wave. I'll be honest, we gotta stick with the ranged attacks. With our ranged buff. Oh god. 2 TNT units, dashed away from one right into another. It's a pretty good strategy. Okay, we're getting knocked around by these falling meteors of enemy, origination. So that's not good. Can I get one more experience orb? I feel like that'd be enough for a level. Or it could be at 1 health and then... Oh, or it could die. It happens. Oh, my body's being tossed across the world. No problem. Okay, we only got 18. The other one we got 100 something. So we got to work on it. But there you go. That's Soulstone Survivors, and it's a free demo on Steam at the moment. So check it out if you want. It's got a lot of elemental play and some upgrades and customization. I don't even know what this is going to be about. Or maybe I do. No, I don't. Anyway, that'll do it. So leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a dislike if you hate it. Subscribe if you want to see more video games on the channel and some other stuff. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Farewell. And goodbye.